It's RTG once again. We are here to upload another video, another teaching that we actually will be educative if you people watch to the end. So if you are new, welcome. We really wish you people to subscribe, share and watch to the end, for our contents are always juicy as usual. And for our ardent followers, we are grateful. We shall keep feeding you with more information weekly actually. So today we want to administer Gumboro vaccine. Our birds are 200 in number, as you can see. We've starved them for like 1.5 hours now. These are 13 days old. They are supposed to be vaccinated tomorrow, but on the 14th day. But actually, I prefer vaccinating them a day prior, so that actually I watch them again. I have 24 hours with them to observe them. Should any effect, side effect be because of the vaccine that we have administered. So there are some do's and don'ts that actually I would like you people to know before you vaccinate. There are some do's and don'ts. We shall begin with the do's. We shall begin with the don'ts. Actually, number one, never vaccinate a sick bird. Because when the bird is sick, it kind of tends to its body is kind of fighting the intruder, actually the disease. And as you know, in a layman's definition, a vaccine is a dead or a weakened version of the very disease that actually we are administering, we are vaccinating against. So, assuming, like, actually, let me give you an example of a human being. When you are sick, the other day we were being vaccinated against corona. The conditions were that you should be actually health-wise, you should not be sick actually, in short. Because actually what they want to introduce in your body is a weakened version, or rather a dead version of the very disease that they are vaccinating you against. So assuming your platelets are fighting some diseases, and again you are being introduced another version of the very disease that we are vaccinating against is being introduced into your body. So kind of the platelets will be overwhelmed, you know. So that's why we shouldn't actually make sure that your birds, before you vaccinate them, they're healthy, active, and there won't be any side effect. Number two, never use treated or chlorinated water. Because chlorine has a tendency of actually, it will kind of dilute, quote to quote, dilute or rather lessen the efficiency of the vaccine. Hope you understand. That's the best I could describe. So make sure that actually you use non-chlorinated water, non-treated water. Preferably saline water is the best, or actually rainwater. Yeah, that's the best you can we are recommended to use. Number three, never wash your drinkers 24 hours prior to vaccinating. Never wash your drinkers with detergents, because actually 80% of our detergents, 90% of our detergents, chlorine is one among its components. The do's, always vaccinate your birds early in the morning or late in the evening. Why? Because actually, such are the times that actually the birds will kind of take in the vaccine and respond positively, because there is no any stress factor like heat, or rather, actually it's not that warm. Yeah. Number two, always withdraw your water 1.5 hours to 2 hours prior to vaccinating. Task them. Just give them feeds, let them eat without water, just like we've done. So our guys are really thirsty. We've withdrawn water for the last, should be now 2 hours. So when we shall introduce our vaccine, they will take in that water as expected. Number three, always use anti-stressors after the vaccines. Always use anti-stressors after the vaccines. Because as you all know, some vaccines have got side effects. So to avoid any stressful moments, it's good to introduce amylite. Amylite is what I use as an anti-stressor. So always do that. So guys, we are done with the do's and the don'ts. So the next thing, we want to mix our vaccine. So the big question here is, how do you mix our vaccine? How sure are you that the amount of water you are using vis-a-vis the quantity of the vaccine tally actually? So here is where the rubber meets the road. Number one, take the number of birds times the number of days times 1.1 divided by 1,000. It will give you the exact number of liters that actually you should use to vaccinate the birds, lest you over dilute or under dilute the vaccine. So here we are with our vaccine, right from the agrovet. So you can see how it's packed. There is ice cold water. Imelindwa kama pesa bwana. So this is 200 doses gumboro. Our ice cube now is obsolete. We no longer need it, so we shall just dispose it. So the next thing actually, so according to my calculation, like I've just told you some minutes ago, I'll need actually 3 liters of water. I've told you number of dosage, that is number of birds times the day, the age of the bird in terms of days, times 1.1 divided by 1,000. So our vaccine is ready to be reconstituted. So here are our waterers. Now these 3 liters, according to our calculation. Oh, sorry. These 3 liters. What we shall do, we shall just immerse the entire bottle into our 3 liters. Stir vigorously. So this one is good for nothing. Then divide your 3 liters into as many drinkers as you have. For us, we only have 2 drinkers, but this one will be enough. So we expect that they should have drunk the entire dosage in the next 1 hour, of which, if there are any residue, we shall dispose it. Wash the waterers thoroughly, detergents, then continue with the normal schedule. So mulika chini kabisa. So here are our birds. Thirsty, very thirsty indeed. Very thirsty indeed. So guys, there are 2 ways of administering vaccines. One way is through withdrawal mass vaccination, whereby we withdraw water for 2 hours. Then the other way is actually by doing it manually. There is a eye drop, nostril drop. I'll be showing you in the next videos. You can see our guys are very thirsty indeed. So each and every bird will get a taste of the dosage. Guys, thank you for watching. We'd actually request that you watch to the end. Subscribe, share, and help us grow. Remember, RPG Farms is a home of quality and consistency.